Alright, so I realized that I haven't made an actual room tour, basically. If you guys watched me like around, like before 2020, I guess, I had the room upstairs, which was probably the smallest room in the entire house. But now I've upgraded it recently to this nice room, probably the biggest room of the entire house, basically. So I'm gonna give you guys a tour. Alright, so consider this as like a first person perspective. So you walk in to my room, and this is the first thing you see is the piano sitting here. So I gotta give credit to my dad and brother and Levi, friend of the family. They really hooked us up with this one. So they basically had to move it from its side to get it into this room because when we first got it here, it couldn't fit at first. So they had to move it on the side. So I give them the utmost respect for that. And the piano itself, it's actually really nice, except there's a couple of keys. I think it's this one. This one's kind of out of tune. Yeah, but the rest is pretty good. Alright, so up here we got two certificates here. We'll go with this first one here. So this is the Most Perseverance Award. This was awarded by, I think, every senior at the time, because we were the class of 2020, and as many of you know, school got canceled for us and we didn't have a graduation ceremony. So this was I think this was the award that was given to all of the graduates. And the weird thing about it is, it was March 13th, 2020. I don't know if, there you go. Yeah, you can see that. So that was kind of weird. It was like, that was right when COVID started. And now this one here is the Creative Writing Award that I won for Senior Awards. It was kind of funny because I didn't think I was going to win anything at the Senior Awards. So I never watched the live stream that was on for it. And my friend Cameron, he texted me going, "Dude, you won the Creative Writing Award." And I didn't believe him, but I actually went onto the stream and saw my face on the monitor, and it was glorious. And this is actually the first Creative Writing Award ever. There's never been a Creative Writing Award, so I'm the first person ever to get a Creative Writing Award as a senior. So this is cool. Alright, so as we move on, we got the red futon here. And yes, that is a giant Psyduck. Don't ask me why I have it. Now let's move on. We got the TV here and the Devo mask itself. Speaking of Devo, we got the Devo Energy Dome here on top of the vinyl record. And speaking of vinyl, we got the vinyl records right here as we speak. A lot of good stuff here. And so, actually I want to show this. So this is a Morrissey, Funko Pop Morrissey from the Smiths. I bought this I think around October maybe. And so I've just had it sitting there. It's very good display. And they actually just announced a Devo Funko Pop. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy that. It doesn't come till July, but I'm going to sit it here as well to have that kind of collection. I don't really collect a lot of Funko Pops, but I always like ones that are music centric because those are my kind of taste. Alright, so we'll move on to the bed. Sorry it's not as well made as I wanted it to be. A for effort, I guess. But let's talk about these posters here. We got this giant Amazing Spider-Man poster. I freaking love this poster. It's awesome. And we also got this Batman poster right here. I think whenever I get a girlfriend, who knows when that'll be, I need to take that down. I don't know about the Batman one. I like the Batman one. I'm keeping that one up. But this Spider-Man, it's gotta go. Alright, so since we're talking about posters, let's go on to the next posters. So this one here is of Deadpool 2. This is actually drawn by Rob Liefeld, who the creator of Deadpool. And this is actually a recreation of the New Mutants. I don't know which issue number it is, but the New Mutants is where Deadpool first appeared in, and this is the recreation of that book cover with the Deadpool 2 characters. Alright, so let's go on with the next poster, and this is 21 Pilots Emotional Roadshow. Now this is the tour where I first saw the band live, and that tour holds a very special place in my heart, and this poster is just fantastic. I love it. Now let's move on to this next one, and this is Depeche Mode Black Celebration Tour. Now this is a tour where I was not alive to be able to see a show, but Black Celebration is my favorite album. It came out in 1986. I think it's the best Depeche Mode album ever, and one of the best albums, period. And last, but definitely not least, this is my gaming area. As you can see, we got the Samsung 1080p 144Hz monitor here. I didn't really want a 4K one. I don't think there's any 4K monitors yet, but I can't really tell the difference honestly between 1080 or 4K. But whenever I play my games on here, the games look fantastic. And so we got the PS5 here. I'm one of the few people to get the PS5, which is insane. And under here, under the PS5 controller is my laptop. This is where I do my homework and stuff. So this is kind of like an office basically with gaming and some homework. So it's a good deal. Alright, so that concludes my room tour basically. Sorry if it was kind of cringe. I'm not usually used to these kind of videos, but hope you all enjoyed anyway. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. See you guys.